tired. This doesn't look like they're... I just don't understand, if they're so tired, then why don't they throw in the towel? King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Strength card. You know what it is? I just feel like this person is very stubborn here with the Strength card. The Strength card can represent ego and pride. It can also be an energy of someone who's stubborn and, you know, fixated on something. And I feel like that's what's going on here. I feel like this person's like stubbornly fixated on you and what they want with you, which is a new beginning. And if they don't really care how many times they fail in their attempt to connect with you, because they're harnessing stubborn, prideful energy, this person is going to keep going until they get what they want, you know? Kind of like a masochist type of energy. You know, like someone who's a masochist. Yeah, I feel like this person's a masochist. Yeah, I am getting that. I'm definitely getting that. I feel like this person kind of is addicted to disappointment, you know, because with the Five of Cups, I do feel like this person constantly feels heartbreak and disappointment with you every time you turn them down, or you don't respond back to them, or you give them a cold shoulder. And I do feel like it hurts them pretty deeply to not get that chance that they want to get with you. But in a weird way, I feel like this person's kind of like addicted to that feeling of failure or sadness, heartbreak. If that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like this person has like a toxic relationship with their emotions, if that makes sense. I am noticing that about them. All right. Let's go ahead and look at this communication between the two of you. Yeah. All right, let's see. Spirit, tell me about this Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, please. Oh, sorry, I kind of mixed up the cards. Give me a second. All right, let's see. Page of Pentacles and Page of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Moon, and we have the Nine of Pentacles, Four of Wands, the Hangman, and the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Yeah, this person's just very attached to you with the Moon card. They're very, very attached to you, and they just can't seem to give up, you know? They just can't seem to let this go, to let you go, to let go of the idea of you, of being with you. Yeah, they just can't. They just can't detach. They can't detach themselves from you, even if they wanted to. They can't detach themselves. So I do see this person yet again trying to like reconcile with you, reconnect with you, build with you. I am getting an apology here with the Ace of Cups and the Temperance card. Yeah, I just see this person trying their best to really convince you to please give them a chance. You know, I am kind of getting a little bit of a begging energy at this point coming from them towards you. I still see you not having any feelings, collective, with the Nine of Pentacles. Let me just double check your feelings. Spirit, how does the collective feel about this individual? How does the collective feel about this individual showing up in the reading here? What are the collective's true feelings for them? We have the King of Pentacles in your feelings. Yeah, I'm getting like a lot of coldness here. You seem very cold towards this person, very emotionally detached. You just don't feel like this person is worthy of you, you know? They're not worthy of you. They're not worthy of your love. They're not worthy of your care or your time or your energy. They're simply not worthy of you. They're not at your level. And overall, they're not someone who is mature or responsible or reliable. And I feel like those are the things that you most... Those are the things that cause you to love someone, you know? Those are the values that you have, and those are the qualities that really bring out that love from inside of you towards someone else. It's like you have to respect someone in order for you to love them, you know? And I feel like you don't look at this person like they're respectable, you know? So because you don't look at them as someone who's respectable, you don't love them. You don't have feelings for them. This person could have done many things to betray your trust, is also what I'm getting. And also because of that, you've turned cold. Yeah, you've turned you've turned ice cold towards them. All right, let's take a look at the outcome between you and this person for the second half of October. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Keep this here, keep this here. All right, Spirit, what's the outcome here for this storyline showing up in this reading for the second half of October 2025, please? And again, just as a reminder, my only two channels are Wendys Tarot and Wendys World. Any other channel is fake. Please be careful with scammers and fake channels. All right, let's see. Okay, first card we have here in regards to the outcome is the King of Swords. Okay. We also have here the Five of Cups. And we also have here the Fool. At the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. Okay. King of Swords. So they went down a level, right? They went from the King of Cups down to the King of Swords. Or female, if you're dealing with a female, Queen of Cups down to the Queen of Swords. Interesting. Justice, the High Priestess, Queen of Cups, and the Lovers. Wow. Pretty powerful energy here. You know, I do see this person, in regards to the outcome, feeling really cheated by you. which is a weird sentiment, kind of a weird reaction. Eight of Cups, Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Lovers. Interesting switch of energy here coming from them. Like I said, I do feel like this person's going to end up feeling by the end of the month cheated by you and betrayed by you, and you know, it's like they're entering into this energy of, you know what, collective, you never loved me, you never cared about me, you were always playing games with me. It's like they're flipping everything here, you know? And I feel like the reason why they're flipping everything is because you're standing on business, basically. You're not budging, you're not changing your mind about them. You continue to give them the cold shoulder, you continue to refuse to give them a chance. And it looks like the devil within them is going to come out, you know? Originally we had like an angel energy here, right? Temperance reminds me of like an angel. So they're gonna come towards you trying to fix and repair things with you with this sort of sweet innocent energy. But it looks like this is the type of person that when they don't get what they want, it's like a whole different version of them comes out. Um, and it looks like this is what happens. They start blaming you for everything. They start calling you the villain. You know, they start accusing you of lying to them, of, you know, deceiving them, manipulating them. Yeah, it's like they're in this energy of, oh, now I see what's going on. You've been manipulating me this whole time, collective. You know, you've been playing games with me this whole time. I feel like this person's just frustrated, you know, and that's why they're saying all of these things or thinking all of these things, because, you know, it's like a temper tantrum type of energy. Yeah. It looks like this person's going to end up entering into this temper tantrum type of energy. Just kind of twisting everything around and flipping everything around and making you seem like the villain of the story, and making themselves look like the victim. Let's clarify here, Spirit, please. King of Swords and the Five of Cups. Yeah, this person's energy is going to drastically switch from angel to devil, you know, so to speak. Two of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Hierophant. Yeah, it just kind of looks like this person, it looks like this person feels entitled to you. Actually, let me clarify that. I don't know what they feel entitled to. I don't understand that. Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let me see what this Hierophant is for them. Tell me about the Hierophant. They could be a Taurus, doesn't have to be. It looks like this person's not used to not getting their way. Yeah. The Moon, the King of Pentacles with the Hierophant card. Wow. That's a lot. At the bottom, Seven of Wands, Justice, and the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Yeah, this person definitely has their own laws and justice system. Yeah, that's what it is. This person has their own laws and their own justice system, you know. So, but it's very With the Moon card, it's very corrupt, you know? It's very egotistic. This person feels like they have a right to get what they want whenever they want it. And, you know, like no questions asked. No questions asked. If they want something, they feel like they should get what they want immediately, without any resistance, without any trouble, without any questions. It's like they look at themselves like, you know, they're a king or a queen, and all their needs should be respected and should be catered to, without any question, without any obstruction or resistance. So just, you know, just very entitled personality. That's the energy they're going to fall into by the end of the month. It it just kind of looks like this person's very deceptive. They're very deceptive and they're very dishonest, is what I'm noticing about them. And I feel like that's the problem. You know, because they're not coming toward you with their in an authentic way, you know, with honesty, with truth. It just shows, like it shows when you're not being honest, you know, it shows when you're not being authentic. I think this person thinks it doesn't show, you know. I think this person thinks that it's not noticeable. It's like they think they're a good liar, except that they're not. You know, I don't think this person's as good as they think they are at lying, or, you know, hiding the truth about them and who they really are and what they really think and what they really feel. I feel like that's what this person needs to understand and figure out. They're not as good of an actor or actress as they think they are. And that's why they keep experiencing failures in their life, because they're not self-aware. They're not self-aware, if that makes sense. What's the Fool here connected to the collective spirit, please? We have the Two of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Wow. Four of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Interesting. Page of Cups, the Death card, the Nine of Pentacles. That's pretty good. I like this. Four of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're kind of like holding yourself out for someone better. You're saving yourself. Yeah, saving yourself, saving your time and energy and love for someone better. That seems to be your mentality here. I can do better. I can attract better. And I'm just going to patiently wait for the right person to enter my life, and I'm going to conserve my time and energy for that right person who's my equal, who sees life the way I see it, you know, who has the same values that I have, who has the same intentions that I have. I'm going to conserve my energy and save myself for that right person. Great. All right, so that's what I see here, collective. I hope this reading helped in some way. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Take care.